the girl who returned from war to high school chaos. The cargo ship touched down in the dead of night behind an abandoned factory in upstate New York, its alien tech humming softly against the silence. It was 3 a.m., and Emily Carter stepped onto Earth's soil for the first time in 3 years. At 17, she was taller, stronger, her brown hair longer than she'd ever kept it. But her eyes, those were the real change. They'd seen planets burn, comrades fall, victories and losses across 3 star systems. The ship vanished into the sky, leaving her alone in a deserted lot with a backpack and a fake ID claiming she was a transfer student from Buffalo. The lies were already in motion. Her phone buzzed. A text from Rachel, her only friend who knew the truth about her interstellar war. "Welcome back, soldier. Ready for the real fight?" High school. Emily almost smiled. Almost. War had stripped her of that reflex. Maybe she'd learn it again. Tomorrow, Lincoln High loomed like a fortress not for its bricks, but for the carefree teens flooding its halls, laughing about grades and crushes. They had no clue that 3 months ago, Emily was battling to save their world from alien invaders. As she stepped inside, her enhanced senses overloaded. Voices, lockers slamming, footsteps echoing. Her cybernetic implants flagged every sound as a potential threat. Her heart raced. A girl with flawless style approached. "I'm Jessica Harper, Student Council VP. I show new kids around." Emily sized her up. Confident, popular, no threat. "Thanks," she said softly. Jessica tilted her head. "Your file says Buffalo, but no school listed. Where'd you transfer from?" "Military Academy," Emily replied, sticking to her cover story. It was close enough to the truth. "Wow, intense. All that discipline." Jessica smirked. "If only you knew," Emily thought. "It was different," she said aloud. They stopped at room 204. Through the window, Emily saw students chatting, carefree, everything she'd forgotten how to be. Jessica pointed out Mr. Thompson, the homeroom teacher, and a boy with a warm smile. "That's Ryan Mitchell. He asked about you yesterday." Emily's chest tightened. "Ryan, a childhood friend from before she was whisked away to war. We knew each other before I moved," she whispered. Jessica raised an eyebrow. "Interesting. He's single, by the way." The bell rang, and students shuffled to class. Emily watched them, unguarded, unaware of danger. It was beautiful and terrifying. "Ready?" Jessica asked. Emily touched the scars hidden on her arms, remnants of plasma burns healed by alien tech. "No," she said honestly, "but I'll try." She stepped into the classroom. 25 pairs of eyes turned to her. Ryan waved. Her enhanced hearing caught whispers about the new girl. Her tactical mind mapped exits and potential weapons. "Class," Mr. Thompson said, "meet our new student. Introduce yourself." Emily faced the room, seeing faces untouched by war. "I'm Emily Carter. I hope we can be friends." The hardest battle of her life had begun not against aliens, but against the normal teenage life she'd never lived. She sat at an empty desk, trying to remember how to be 17. The cafeteria was a nightmare. 300 voices overwhelmed her implants, screaming warnings into her brain. Emily froze in the doorway, lunch tray in hand, as her senses picked up every conversation, complaints about homework, gossip about dates. It hit like a tidal wave. "Emily," Rachel called from a corner table. She was the only one who knew why Emily flinched at noise. Emily navigated the tables carefully. Her cybernetic strength made everything fragile. Yesterday, she'd crushed a pen by accident. The day before, she'd yanked a doorknob off when startled. "How's it going?" Rachel asked quietly as Emily sat. "The noise," Emily whispered. "My implants keep flagging every sound as a threat." "Focus on one voice at a time, like tuning a radio." Emily nodded, trying it. It helped. She ate, the food strange after years of military rations. "Emily Carter, right?" A voice behind her. She spun, hand twitching toward a non-existent weapon. Ryan stood there, smiling nervously. "Sorry, didn't mean to scare you. Can I sit?" Rachel kicked her under the tablia, a reminder to act normal. "Sure," Emily said, steadying her voice. "Ryan, Saturday, I've been wanting to talk. Do you remember me? We were kids together before you moved to Buffalo." She remembered. A shy boy who shared his candy, who cried when she left. "I do," she said softly. "You're different now. More serious." "Military school changes you," she said, sticking to the lie. Jessica appeared, radiating authority. "Mind if I join?" She sat without waiting. "So, Military Academy. Explains a lot." "Explains what?" Emily asked, cautious. "Your vibe. Always alert, checking exits, sitting with your back to the wall. Emily's stomach dropped. Was she that obvious? I don't know what you mean. My dad was Army, Jessica continued. He moves like you. Always watching. A fire alarm blared. Students groaned, but Emily was up in half a second, mapping escape routes. Wow, you really hate loud noises, Ryan noted. Fire drills are serious, she said, covering her reaction. Outside, she positioned herself near the fence, scanning for threats, old habits from alien raids. Jessica sidled up. For someone from a military academy, you know a lot about actual military tactics. They taught us well, Emily said, meeting her gaze. Jessica was too smart. This could be trouble. Days later, Emily noticed a black SUV tailing her school bus. Professional distance, government training. She'd learned to spot surveillance in her second year of war. It was there again Wednesday and Thursday, 2 men in suits, watching. You seem distracted, Rachel said at lunch. Government's tailing me, Emily whispered. 3 days now. Maybe they're just checking on you, Rachel suggested, but her voice wavered. Or they think I'm a risk. Emily had secrets from the war that could upend everything if exposed. Her phone buzzed. An encrypted message from Commander Varn, her alien superior. Emergency Protocol 7. Location beta. 1 hour. Her blood ran cold. Protocol 7 meant an immediate threat to Earth. Location beta was an old train tunnel near the mall. She had to leave now. I'm out, she told Rachel. Cover for me. Say I'm sick. She slipped toward the exit, but her enhanced hearing caught footsteps measured, professional. The SUV waited outside. A man stepped out, older, gray hair, kind eyes, but a gun bulged under his jacket. Miss Carter, he called. Dr. Ellis, Department of Advanced Research. We need to talk. Emily calculated escape routes. Running would confirm their suspicions. I'm just a student, she said. A student absent for 3 years, with bone density and muscle mass impossible for a teenager. Your blood shows alien nanotechnology. They knew too much. What do you want? To help you and ask for your help. 5 minutes. Then you can meet Commander Varn at the tunnel. Shock hit her. They knew about Varn? She got in the car. Dr. Ellis studied a tablet. Your cybernetic integration is remarkable, 97% compatibility. Most humans hit 60% before rejection. How many others? She asked. 43 veterans returned in 6 months. You're the youngest, the most enhanced. Some adjust well. Others struggle. A few are contained. Contained. Locked up like weapons. What do you want from me? Monitor threats. Your senses can detect infiltrators our tech misses. In return, we protect your identity. Normal, she laughed bitterly. There's nothing normal about me. You deserve to try. He handed her a communicator. Call if you detect anything. At the tunnel, Varn emerged tall, green-skinned, for arms. Emily, you look well. What's the emergency? She asked. Dominion War remnants followed refugees to Earth. Maybe 50, hiding among humans. Scouts, possibly for an invasion. Her instincts sharpened. What kind? Infiltrators. Your senses and tactics make you the best to hunt them. I'm trying to be a teenager, she said. I want school, friends, maybe love. Not hunting. I understand, Varn said. But they won't wait. They'll strike when Earth's vulnerable. She thought of Ryan's smile, Jessica's questions, Rachel's loyalty. How long? 2 weeks. Small strikes to test defenses. I'll do it, she said. My way. I stay in school, protect my friends. When it's over, I'm not left alone. Agreed. Varn vanished into the shadows. Walking to her locker, Emily caught a scent too clean, like metal and ozone. Not human. Her senses locked on a boy by the science room. Pale, posture too perfect. Their eyes met. His widened in fear. He knew she knew. He ran. She followed, tracking him through corridors. He ducked into an empty classroom. She waited, then entered. He cowered against the wall. Don't report me, he pleaded in flawless English, but an alien accent lingered. Refugee. I'm now Ethan Reed. Vidian. We fought with humans against the Dominion. My family died at Kepler Station. They said I could start over here. She remembered Kepler evacuating Vidian civilians. He might be truthful. Why high school? New identity. Human appearance. They said live normally, but I don't understand your rules. He gestured helplessly. I keep messing up. Sympathy stirred. She knew that isolation. Others in this school? Just me. In the city, maybe 20 Vidians. Other species, 2 some enemies. Drari, Corin. Scouts, not refugees. You can sense them? Yes, but I'm no warrior. Not like you. How do you know what I am? Your scent, your movements. You're enhanced. The door opened. Jessica stormed in. There you are. You missed debate practice. She glanced between them. Am I interrupting? Just helping Ethan with directions, Emily lied. New student. Jessica frowned. Ethan's been here 2 months. Emily froze. 2 months? Her senses should have caught him. My mistake. Homework help. Jessica's eyes narrowed. Debates in 2:04. She left, suspicious. She's dangerous, Ethan whispered. Too smart. Tell me about it, Emily muttered. Meet me after school at the train tunnel. At debate practice, Emily studied her teammates. Were others aliens? She argued against Tom Riley about military spending, her real tactical knowledge slipping through. Where'd you learn so much strategy? Tom asked later, impressed, but wary. Military Academy, she said. Which one? I checked Buffalo schools. None match your story. She felt eyes on her, waiting for a slip. After school, Ethan waited at the tunnel. I should leave town, he said. Running won't help, Emily replied. If infiltrators are here, they'll find you. Stay. I'll protect you. Why? You're not the enemy. Everyone deserves a chance at normal. They talked. Ethan revealed other refugee shop clerks, teachers wanting peace. But enemy scouts were active, mapping defenses. Last week, I saw Drari near City Hall. They didn't hide. How soon will they act? Soon. They're bold. Her phone buzzed. Ryan, study this weekend? A normal request. She typed yes. Maybe she could have both duty and happiness. At 2:47 p.m., an explosion rocked the gym. Windows shattered. Emily's reflexes kicked in. She pulled classmates from danger before glass hit the floor. Stay low, she shouted. Away from windows. Smoke rose from the gym. Her hearing caught Drari plasma rifles. The attack was here. Emily, what's happening? Ryan grabbed her, blood on his face from a cut. I don't know, she lied. We need safety. The fire alarm blared. The principal's voice urged evacuation. Emily knew standard exits were death traps. This way, she called, leading them through a storage room to a maintenance corridor. How do you know this? Tom asked, helping an injured girl. Memorize the layout, she said. War habit. The corridor led to a north exit. Emily peeked out. 3 Drari in combat suits stalked toward the main evacuation zone. She recognized their predatory grace. Wait here, she told her class. I'll check. I'm coming, Ryan said. No. Stay. Keep them calm. She slipped out. The courtyard was chaos, students running, teachers shouting. The Drari neared firing range. Emily sprinted, crossing the yard in seconds. She hit the first Drari, sending him crashing into a wall. The second fired, she dodged, the plasma scorching air. Impossible, he snarled. No humans that fast. I'm not just human, she replied, hurling a trash can. It crushed him. The third kept distance, firing and calling for extraction. They know about me. She charged, using cars for cover. At 10 meters, she leaped, smashing his helmet. He dropped. Silence. Then she saw dozens of students staring. She'd moved too fast, hit too hard. Emily. Ryan stood at the exit, bloodied, eyes wide. What are you? Sirens wailed police, military. Her cover was gone. I'm sorry, she said, and ran. Dr. Ellis called. It was a probe. They tested you. The real invasion's coming. Safe house 7. 1 hour. Her normal life was over. Emily hid in the safe house, reading about other enhanced veterans. 43 like her, most older. Her phone buzzed. Emily, it's Jessica. Coffee shop by school. 1 hour. Alone. At the shop, Jessica sat with folders and a laptop. Sit, she said. How'd you find me? Satellite imagery, cameras, my dad's help. He's not a businessman intelligence officer. He's tracked out activity, like your ship's arrival. Cold fear gripped Emily. What do you want? To help. And understand. Jessica showed photos of Emily fighting Drera, proof she wasn't normal. My dad thinks you're a foreign agent. I think you're something else. Her phone buzzed. Emily, it's Ryan. Where are you? Answer, Jessica said. He's worried. Ryan, I'm fine, Emily said. It's complicated. Explain in person, he pleaded. Meet at the coffee shop. Jessica watched her. You care about him. More than is safe, Emily admitted. Ryan arrived, bandaged, worried. Thank God you're okay. My cover's blown, Emily said. People know I'm not normal. What cover? Ryan frowned. Jessica slid a folder to him. Your friend's not who you think. Show him, Jessica said. Emily rolled up her sleeve, revealing silver circuits. Alien tech, fused with me. I'm a galactic war veteran. I fought aliens to protect Earth. Silence. Ryan stared at the implants, the folders. Those soldiers were after you. Yes. A probe. More coming. What now? He asked. You decide if you can handle this, she said. If not, I disappear. He took her hand, circuits and all. I don't care what you are. You're still Emily, who shared her lunch in 3rd grade. Jessica closed her laptop. If more attacks are coming, we'll need you. I'm in. Hope flickered. Maybe Emily could be both weapon and girl. Commander Vaughn met them in the tunnel at midnight, Jessica and Ryan insisting on coming. The Galactic Council's fallen, he said. Dominion's rebuilding. Earth's their target in 3 months. 5,000 ships. Sickness hit Emily. Earth had 50 combat ships. Their plan. They'll exploit your care for each other, Vaughn said. Force choices between duty and loved ones. We need defenses, Emily said. Veterans, recruits. Dr. Ellis is activating cells, Vaughn replied. Refugees may fight or hide. There's more, Vaughn added. Dominion has enhanced warriors to counter you. Fear crept in. I'm returning to school, she said. To protect what I'm fighting for. Lincoln High became a secret base. Days were for classes, nights for training. Emily watched volunteers, teachers learn plasma weapons. Jessica excelled as an instructor. Ryan, despite low compatibility, trained relentlessly. Ethan, the Vidian, taught alien combat tactics. The hardest part was knowing most wouldn't survive. We're training kids to die, Emily told Principal Hayes, now in fatigues. We're giving them a chance, he corrected. Dr. Ellis messaged, fleet movement beyond Pluto. 6 weeks. Training doubled. Nobody quit. The Dominion arrived during graduation. Emily felt the hyperspace shift as Principal Hayes called names. Contact, she whispered into her communicator. Families clapped, oblivious to the war starting. She crossed the stage, weapons hidden under her gown. Hayes whispered, Evacuation Protocol 7. She nodded, smiling for photos. Explosions lit the sky, orbital defenses engaging. Hayes calmly announced, atmospheric conditions, guiding families to bunkers. Students shed gowns, revealing armor. All units report, Emily said. Alpha ready, Jessica replied. Beta in position, Ethan said. 27 teams checked in. 17 minutes to landing, Dr. Ellis warned. From the roof, Emily and Ryan watched dropships descend. Will we win? He asked. We'll hold, she said. The first wave hit 300 Drari. Defenders struck from hidden positions. Emily and Ryan moved as one, her speed and his tactics devastating. They saved Jessica's team, but losses mounted. The final wave brought Dominion elites in hands to kill her kind. Emily pushed her implants past limits, weapons melting. Around her, defenders human and alien fought for home. After 12 hours, the enemy retreated. Earth stood, battered but unbroken. Dr. Ellis reported resistance sparking galaxy-wide. The Dominion's reign was crumbling. Graduation resumed in the courtyard. Empty seats ached, but cheers rang loud. Emily accepted her diploma, not just for academics, but for finding her place both warrior and girl. As the school anthem rose, stars glittered above, promising peace. Emily sang, surrounded by friends who knew her truth and loved her still. The hardest battle was one not just against aliens, but for her right to be human. What did you think of Emily's journey? The story raises tough questions about violence and injustice. How far would you go to protect your home, and where do you draw the line? Share your thoughts in the comments. Take a stand, and let's debate what it means to fight for what's right.